y'all. This is Old School Queenies Couples Podcast. Oh, yeah, and I got my brothers online. Come on up in here, Sir Charles.
Hey, he's in the house. Yes,
oh, yeah, in the house. Come on up in here, Big Mike.
Howdy ho, Mouseketeer.
Yeah, this is Topic Tuesday. Oh, yeah. And I got a new topic. I got a new hot topic for you. Because I'm recording this in the month of May, but, wedding season is about to start. The month of June, July, August, summertime. Woo! Here comes old school. Here come old school Queenie and her old school brothers, Sir Charles and Big Mike, with our old school ways, our old school do's and don'ts, our old school suggestions, our old school advice, our old school experience, our old school observation. Here we are. And we're in the house. And the new topic, the new topic of today is the standoff. All right, I'm going to tell you about it. The new hot topic Tuesday of today is he won't commit, you won't leave, now what? It's a standoff. That's what I'm calling it, the standoff. Because you couples, this is a couples relationship topic, yeah. And let me turn the music down. This is a couple relationship topic where you live in playhouse couples. Y'all couples are playing house. Y'all rent an apartment together. You're saving money by moving in with each other. But you're not married. You're just playing house. As Judge Judy always say, y'all playing house. And there's no courts for couples that play house. Anyway, the standoff. That is the topic of today. He won't commit to you and you won't leave. Now what? It's a standoff. Okay? And that's what we're going to talk about in this topic Tuesday. That, a lot of us doing the hookup. A lot of couples do the hookup. And be, thinking is, they in love and, with the point of, it should be, and old school, we always saying, we hook up for a minute. We move in with each other for a minute. Because the goal, why you hook up, why you doing the hookup, the goal is heading towards sealing the deal and committing to become one. Huh, old school brothers? Is that it?
That's right. That's the way I've heard it. That's the way I've learned it, is to be like that. According to the scriptures in the Bible, too. It's supposed to be like that.
Well, some couples been in it year after year after year. Next thing I know is 5 years. They still ain't committed to going to the next level of becoming one, which is a marriage. So they are number 6 year. Oh, here go year number 7. Oh, here come year number 8. Oh, they ain't committed yet. So the topic of the day is the standoff. He won't commit and you won't leave. Now what? This is year number 9. Now what? You got a baby? Now what? I know why she ain't leaving, y'all. Hey, fellas, I know why she don't want to leave, because she got a baby. And she want the dad to be around. I know why she don't want to leave. Why the man don't want to commit? He done been in it. He been at it. He done had that booty whip. He done boot that way. He done had that booty for 9 years. He done got that booty for 9 years. Pump the baby in it. Maybe pump 2 babies. Maybe pump 3 babies. It's year number 11. And he won't commit. She won't leave. So it's a standoff. Now what? Come on here. What now, brothers? So I got this. I'm going to tell y'all. This is my opening. I'm going to tell y'all where I got this topic from. I got it out of Steve Harvey's book. I'm a reader. I got this out of Straight Talk, No Chaser. Steve Harvey book. And this chapter 5 say, the standoff. He won't commit. You won't leave. Now what? Now let me read a little bit what Steve Harvey's saying in the book. Let me read just a little bit of opening that he got about the standoff. Because it's a standoff between the couples. When they won't leave, they in it, 10 years in it. Let me read. He's saying, you've been dating for years. your girlfriends, your sister, and even your worst enemy have been advising that it's about time he commit to you. But he's dragging his feet. Sound familiar? Oh, let me cut the music down in the background. I'm reading Steve Harvey's book, this first paragraph. So know that you're not alone in trying to figure out why he just won't get on with it already. Why he won't just get with it already. Single women across the land are talking about it on practically every television talk show there is, in nearly every woman's magazine, and at many a girlfriend spa getaway session. Men aren't committing. Why won't they commit? We are neither interested in nor care to be bothered with marriage. All right, this is Steve now. He's saying, I'm going to repeat that last sentence that I just read. He said, we are neither interested in nor care to be bothered with any type of marriage. Plenty of statistics back this up. Okay, let me reread this again. Plenty of statistics back this up too. For example, a 2008 America's Families and Living Arrangements survey by the U.S. Bureau of the Census shows that the percentage of married men and women above age 15 living in the United States hoovers just around the 50% mark, which means that a significant number of women old enough to get hitched don't have a ring, and about 46% of men old enough to wear a wedding ring aren't. They aren't wearing a wedding ring. So every year, too, the numbers of men and women heading to the altar to say I do takes a small dip, enough to sound the alarm on the prospects of finding a marriage partner. So he's saying these are scary times if you want to be married. We're in the scary times. The thing is, even as society keeps pushing on little girls, young ladies, and grown women the notion that they have to be married to be complete and secure, nobody is really preaching this to the boys and the men. Indeed, from practically the time we come out of the womb, we're told, this is Steve saying we're as a man, he's speaking about the men from his point of view, as a man, we're told to play the field and take our time. That's what they're telling them. And as we get older, we guard fiercely what we think are sane, rational reasons for staying single. It's easier to live with a woman than to be married to her. It's better to wait to have kids. We can get more sex if we're single. The women we marry has to be absolutely perfect for us. It's cheaper to stay single than it is to pay alimony. And did I mention we can get more sex if we're single? Did I mention? Yeah, you mentioned it before, Steve. I read it further up the last paragraph, said the same thing. We should be set in our careers and have money in our bank accounts before we think about taking on the responsibility of a wife and kids. We don't have to change or compromise if we stay single. And we can get more sex if we're single. Steve, how many times you gonna keep saying it? You get more sex. He keeps saying it in these paragraphs. With all those perfectly rational reasons and absolutely no pressure from anyone to get married, it's really no wonder that half of us old enough to get married don't. But this doesn't mean that we aren't capable of commitment. In fact, we commit to a lot of things. Tea times, we commit to basketball games with our buddies, our bi-weekly appointments at the barbershop. We commit to our jobs. We commit to our children, our mortgages, our leasing agreements, and car notes. And we commit to our friends. And yes, the women we love, we'll commit to the women we love. But men make those commitments when we are compelled to do so, when the consequences of not being committed are laid out and made clear to us. See, a man doesn't do anything unless he knows there's a sound reason for doing it. He commits to golf tee times because he knows that if he misses it, he may not get another until hours later, and his whole day will be thrown off. He commits to showing up on time to his weekend basketball game with the guys, knowing that if he's late, he may not. Oh, Steve, go ahead. I ain't going to keep reading. He commits to making his appointments at the barbershop. I know you do all. I know y'all men know how to commit. I'm going to stop reading. But he keeps saying here that, but staying single, you get more sex. Oh, Lord. I ain't reading no more. I'm done reading. I'm reading.
Steve Harvey's a freak. That's all he's talking about is sex.
That's why you stay single. Woo, that's why you're staying single. So he's saying y'all commit to all that other stuff, but you won't commit to the woman for marriage. Okay, go ahead, Charles. I hear you. Come on.
It depends on the woman, y'all. It depends on the person that he's married. It depends on that, because if she's the type that after marriage she stopped giving him sex.
Whoa, that would be.
You catch that, sis? Did you catch that? He was doing fine until he got married. He was doing all the stuff he wants. That's why he put it like that. Okay, all the sex he wants before marriage. Okay? There are people like in my case that was having sex long before we got legally married, and it never stopped. So
sex is the all to all. That's the all. That's the in all. Okay, sex. So
no, it isn't.
Okay.
No, it isn't.
Oh well, that's what Steve is saying. Hey, as long as he having sex, why get married?
Hold up, sis.
Why commit?
It's something I discovered about Steve Harvey. He's younger than I am.
Yeah? He old school.
Okay.
He old school.
So he's not quite there yet.
He's old school. Me. We all old school. He's still old school.
I know we old school, but he's younger than I am.
We old school.
And I'm telling you right now, sex is not the end-all, be-all reason to why men don't commit. I mean, let's be realistic. Man might have seen some signs that he ain't willing to, just commit to.
Right.
Yeah, you see signs. Because you got to understand something. No matter how the world looks at it, the women are still controlling how this thing goes, how this game is played.
All right, Mike, how we controlling? Come on, tell it. I want to know. Come on.
What do you mean, how do y'all control it? You control it by controlling every single thing. You are the almighty. God, you create
sex.
life. You create this. You keep the budget. You keep the household. You keep all this. Man is capable of it, but we're not given that power because let's be real. Nowadays, women, I'm independent. I'm powerful. I can do this myself. I got this.
Nah. I said commitment. No. We want commitment.
There's reasons why he's seeing little teeny tiny things that he's not ready to commit to.
Right. Hey, look, and it takes, most guys are.
Uh-oh, Charles, your phone.
And look, and learn. They learn their partner. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's the time. You don't run into anything. You ain't gonna run into the fire that's burning. That's on fire. You run in the front door. No. You ain't gonna do that. So it's the same thing with these relationships. Okay? Now you gotta figure out how she feels about it. You gotta go through this whole long process. So if she's ready to get married, then you gotta say, am I?
I mean, let's be realistic. I mean, it may be.
Charles, your phone keep breaking up. Stop moving your phone, Charles. Go ahead.
My phone is sitting on the thing.
Oh, okay. Because I keep hearing the hiccups. Go ahead, Mike. Go on, y'all talk.
It may be as much as the fact that she don't take a bath or a shower before she go to bed. Some people don't like the idea of you jumping in bed with today's funk on, talking about I'll take a shower in the morning.
Where that come from, Mike? I'm talking about commitment. Where all that come from?
Mike is exactly right. Because this is a learning process, y'all.
Living together, moved in, living together. That's the learning process. Y'all living together.
Before you even say, well, you got to make that decision. Do I want to marry this? She pick her nose at night.
Jeez, y'all always.
You know, she got me painting the toenails. Do I want to live with this type of person? You got to think of all of that.
True.
There's some bad habits. Look, bad habits.
But you've been living for 9 years. What is it? This is a standoff. This is a standoff. Y'all in it for 8 years. Y'all been in it for 4 years. The baby is 4 years old. Y'all been in it for 5 years. Y'all been day in and day out for 5, 6 years. He's 6 years old. The child. So why the commitment? Where the commitment? You've been in it for 3 years. 3 years.
That's marriage. That is marriage. You're already married.
We want to seal it and make it legal. Make commitment.
It is legal.
Just living together. That's live in. That's a live in relationship. That's playhouse. No, I'm sorry. That's playhouse.
You have children. Most look, any courts call it common law marriage.
Yeah, they call it common law marriage. That's playing house though, because they ain't got no laws on the books for that. That's playhouse.
To women, that's called playing house.
That's what it is.
To men, that's a marriage.
Oh my God, that is not a marriage. Oh my God. See, this is
according to the Almighty,
Ooh.
according to the biblical scriptures, when you are intimate with a woman, you are married. Y'all become one flesh.
True.
Okay.
That's what it say about the religion. That's what they're saying about that.
That's that religion.
That's that religion stuff.
But some people believe in that aspect.
Hey, before you got Mike on the horn, you got my brother on the horn here. I had told sis that it took 20 years, y'all, before I became legally married.
I don't care how long it takes. What I'm saying is you in it day in and day out. I don't care how long it was. 3 years, 4 years, you living together. The goal is back in the old school day. Now, this is old school Queenie, old school. Now, I'm telling you, old school. What our old school parents, they say, when you decide to hook up with this guy and all, how long is y'all going to be living together? Because, hey, the goal is, because back in the old school day, I ain't going to let my the parents don't let no child go moving in with no man. Now, unless he going to commit. Hey, look, I give you a year, then you going to run my daughter to the doctor. You ain't going to play house with my child. You ain't going to play house with my daughter. Now, what this is about, you got my son, you done got my girl pregnant. Oh, you laying up with my child, playing house. How long y'all going to play house? That's the first thing that we came out. We had did a Topic Tuesday on that back in the day about old school, how old school say, whoa, you got my niece? Oh yeah, you been laying up with my niece for how long? Wait a minute, I sent my niece to college and she come back with you? Oh, y'all been living together on college campus? Oh, and y'all gonna do what? Oh, we question, old school questions say, look, how long is y'all gonna be playing house? Cause look here, you ain't playing with my child. What's this boy? Who this boy? Who this guy? Where y'all living together? That's all the questions that old school asked. We were like, well, man, hold up. Dude, you bring that dude to the barbecue and all the cousins gonna say, how long you been with my cousin? Oh no, dude, you gonna put a ring on that. Oh, you got my cousin pregnant. Oh, you gonna put a ring on that. My son ain't gonna have no bastard kids. We ain't have no bastard kids in my family. Now look here, dude, you living, I'm gonna give you 2 years and your ass better be holding to the altar. That's how the family gonna do. Old school family be saying, whoa, where did dude come from?
That is exactly what the old school women would do.
And men, old school men too, daddies too.
Let me explain something to you.
Grandpas too.
The old school men would definitely ask those questions, but we have it in our head and in our knowledge. She a grown woman. If she wants to give it to you, wants to live with you, ain't really nothing I can do about it. But I would like to know how long y'all gonna play house.
Yeah, well,
I can't stop her from doing what she's doing. She's an adult. She's still my child living in my house.
I'm
not her daddy. I'm her father.
I'm gonna tell
As a
you.
daddy, I be whooping your hind
And you know what?
But as a father, I can't stop her from doing what she wants to do.
And you know what, y'all? Big Mike. Hey, Big Mike. That's what's wrong with the black community now. I'm gonna tell you, the Italian community, Don Corleone said, "Whoa, we don't do that here in this, and hey, their culture and Chinese and all them cultures say, oh no, you marry her, oh no, you don't do that here. Not in that's what's wrong with our culture now. You're getting away with too much shit. You all don't want to spank the kid, don't want to marry the woman, all that kind of shit. They don't go on in other cultures. Oh, no. That's what's wrong with this black culture now. Yeah. Don't call the gangsters. The gangsters say, "Whoa, who you playing with my child? Oh no, dude, you gonna marry that? Yeah, yeah.
I have to interject.
Marry or stop.
That in the Chinese culture. In the Chinese culture,
I'm just saying,
you can be married before you even on the day you're born. You can be married.
Yeah, I'm just saying,
in the Chinese culture,
yeah.
It's a promise. It's a promissory thing. Your daughter's going to marry my son when they get here. Okay, that's all well and good. They are betrothed, and then they become husband and wife long before they go before the magistrate and actually get married.
I don't know how these cultures do it. All I know is those cultures be married. All I know is every time I look around, I go to, if I'm on a job, them cultures don't come to no job without a ring on their finger. All these bosses, all these people in these offices, all these people's managers and everything, all these people got rings on their finger, except for black folks. You look at go to any office, get any job, go to any business, and you see all the other cultures with rings on their finger. You don't see no black people with rings on their fingers.
And the reason that happens is because we don't need a ring on our finger.
I'm just saying about the commitment. I'm just talking about the commitment.
Profess that this is your woman. This is my lady, my wife, the mother of my children. When you profess that, it is set in stone in our community long back before we became children.
I know we used to jump the broom and we ain't need no ring. I know.
Everybody got to have the goddamn ring on their finger. Why do you got the ring on your finger? They put rings on their fingers. Here's your celibacy ring. Here's a ring saying you're not going to sleep with nobody until you get married. Everybody has those kind of rings. And in China, they do get wedding rings and stuff before they're ever married. Before they're ever legally married, they wear rings, showing that they're committed. Don't talk to me. You can see I'm committed to somebody.
Well, this is the standoff. Topic Tuesday. Oh, yeah, me and my old school brothers is getting on with the topic. The topic is the standoff. He won't commit. Wait a minute. Let me read It's the standoff. He won't commit, and you won't leave. Now what?
He's seen some things that's keeping him from committing.
Yeah.
And you haven't made it a priority.
Not keeping him from committing is wondering will he be able. He's thinking, can I handle this? Will I be able to handle this? Knowing that I don't like this.
Whoa, you don't like it, and you living there? Wait a minute.
There is something that she or he may do that you may not like. Remember, y'all, these are two different people.
True. Everybody's
from different
backgrounds. Yeah, from different backgrounds. Yeah.
Remember Sir Charles' rule. You have to communicate.
Remember, before you make a commitment, you want to be able to handle this or not.
Y'all have to communicate. Sir Charles say it all the time. Communication.
You gotta
sat down and discuss how long y'all were going to play hockey.
Hey, sis, you gotta ask your partner: Are you going to keep putting peanut butter on your toenails? Before you get married, you gotta know things. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Before you commit, you gotta know things about your partner you're with.
And I'm saying, Charles, they've been knowing each other they've been living together for 4 or 5 years. So they know each other. And they got the baby too. So they got the toddler and they know. They've been day in and day out for 3 and 4 and 5 years. If you don't know me by now, You will never, never, ever know me. Ooh, if you don't know me by now.
And that's what you got to base your decisions on. Do you know that person, and can you handle it in marriage?
And have you and your significant other actually talked about when y'all going to get married, if y'all moving in with each other? Is there going to be a marriage at all, or y'all just moving in? Y'all haven't even discussed the idea of being married.
True.
Now 4 or 5 years gone by, 7 or 8 children came along, and you like, I wonder when he's going to propose. We ain't even talked about the idea of getting married.
That won't be happening. That what be happening with these young folks. That's right. They're supposed to discuss this before they move. No, that's true. They're not communicating.
They're not discussing it. They're not saying before we start getting, before you decide you don't want to use a condom, goddamn it, and I don't want to be on birth control, goddamn it, we got to set a date for that.
There you
I ain't
go.
having no children with a man if I'm not married to him.
Thank you. That's what they set the standards. Have some boundaries. Standards and boundaries. That's what they need to do.
Conversate about it, especially if you want to be married.
Especially if you want it.
If you
that's
want
true.
to be married, y'all got to sit down and talk about the whole thing, financial aspects of it. Where we gonna live, how we gonna live, what we gonna live.
Yep.
How do we raise our children? All that stuff got to be discussed.
Mike, and there's some insecurity involved.
True.
Oh, yeah. You got to face up to it.
Yep.
You're not sure about this.
See?
Because this is a commitment. It's a commitment, especially if you don't want to be faced with divorce court.
Yeah.
And in those 4, 5, 7, 8, 9 to 10 years, y'all been playing house. How many arguments have y'all had?
Yeah.
And have y'all ever resolved those arguments properly?
Yeah.
Or are they still seething in the back of your mind?
Yeah.
Saying, whoa, hold on. Remember, she came pretty close to slapping me.
Yeah.
Man, physical contact like that, we arguing is a no-no.
Yeah.
But now we ain't fought each other in months, weeks, years and stuff. But if we get married and that kind of stuff come up, she swing on me, I defend myself or push her off or something.
Yeah.
She get hurt, she calling the cops. I'm here, I'm there. Her brothers are coming over, jumping me and all this stuff got to be dealt with.
Come on, let Charles get in here, Mike. Come on.
All of those thoughts come to a person.
Yep.
Okay? And during the dating part, all of those kind of thoughts, especially when the word marriage flare up. And them thoughts are there, y'all. Or it should be, I know it's there for the guys, it should be there for the girls too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
They're victims of their physical abuse more than the man is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. It's that too, Mike.
Yeah.
Did he ever raise his hand to me? Well, he ain't hit me, but he did push me. I beg your pardon? No, he pushed you and he was angry when he did it? No, that's a warning sign.
All of that comes into play, during that relationship time, y'all, before the marriage.
Yeah.
It's slapping her around.
Yeah.
And the question is, okay, we set up a time to get married. Okay, we set a date and everything. The time comes along, we get married. One good serious argument is she's hollering divorce. Now she wants to wipe out my whole fortune. I'm taking her to the cleaners, and I'm taking the kids. I want the car. I want the house. Hold up.
Mike, you got to check to see if she got strong teeth.
The standoff. I'm gonna come out and repeat this topic. Woo! This is the standoff. He won't commit, and you won't leave. The girl won't leave. Now what? Mike, you really went down You went down the line with that, Mike.
Like that.
You
when you say it like that, sis, they both together. They both married.
Yeah. They already married. It's just not legal. They're documents or something. But yeah, they've been living. They've been playing house. They've been acting out the married life. They've been living the married life because you moved in with each other. That's the married life.
It's not. You're wrong again. You're wrong on that. Oh. It's not acting out. It's learning each other. It's not acting. It's learning.
Okay.
Because eventually, eventually it's gonna come in both y'all's minds. We can do this. I already know your weaknesses, your strengths.
Yeah.
What you're good at, what you're not so good at.
Yeah.
You're learning the person.
Yeah, well, you learn.
And
That's true.
And you're living with them.
Yep, and you're living
Okay?
with them. That's true.
So, all of this can be looked at as a learning thing.
Yes.
As you go along, now you done pop kids out, you got 3, 4 kids out
Yeah.
there. Now you're looking at each other and you say, hey, we might as well go ahead and make it legal.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Uh-huh.
That is a
Yeah,
learning.
I'm
It is a
letting you know
learning.
this.
You're right. You're learning.
I'm
You're in
letting y'all know-
training. Both of them are in training. Yeah, that's right.
Right. Because look at this thing, y'all. This is marriage we're talking about.
Yeah.
And if you don't want to wind up in divorce court, you got to be able to compromise with your partner.
Yep, you're training. You're in training.
Mhm.
Yep, you are.
You can't be sitting up there, oh, I'm the man. I said it like this. I told y'all once before on one of them other topics, I don't be having my wife cook my dinner, cook my breakfast. I don't do that.
No.
You got to be able to work this thing, y'all, that's before marriage.
Yeah.
So you can say to yourself, I think I can handle this. I think I can get legally married because this is how it is.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was saying about knowing your role. We had another topic Tuesday about your role. Do you know your roles? And ladies, do you know your role? Men, do they know their role? You got to old school. You have to know your role in the relationship, in the partnership, because each partner have a
Right.
role to play. In this,
Definitely.
yeah, in this
Yes,
relationship.
definitely.
And
And
Now-
each of you have to know each other's role.
yeah, they have
You
to
know,
know
like,
each other's
like
role.
right now, y'all, my wife knows what I like to eat and knows what I'm going to do, knows
Yeah.
where I'm going to go.
Yeah.
These are the things you got to know
Yeah.
before you make that commitment.
Okay, before you make the commitment. Yeah.
Yes, you got to know how your person is. You got to be able to read a person. You date them.
Yeah, you dating her. Yeah. Yeah, that is like you're in training. You're in training mode, dating mode, training mode. This is a date. This is you 8 years in it. They've been training on this for 6 years, 3 years in, whatever it is. Mm-hmm.
You got to look at 10 years, like you were saying, 10 years, 5 or 10 years down the road.
Mm-hmm.
You got to say to yourself, okay, well, we're not legally married, but I've been with her. We've been doing this so long. Why not get married?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We've been doing this so long. I know her. She know me.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why not go ahead? That's why it happens like that. Those are the best. Look, those are the best marriages that don't wind up in divorce court.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay, Charles.
Okay? They done went through it already before marriage.
Right.
But now, as to why a man hesitates and don't just jump right off and commit.
Yeah, the standoff. This the standoff.
Because he listens to what's going on around him.
Mm.
And it's like, well, I was happily married. Oh, yeah, you happy married, now you're divorced. Yeah, that's right. That's why you out partying. Okay, cool. Yeah, all right, yeah. I wouldn't be out here if it wasn't for the fact that she took the bank account. She took the house. She took the car. She took the kids. She took everything. Now you're back on your feet. And you go out there and you find another woman and she wants to get married. And you're like, do I want to go through this again? Because if I do, odds are half or more she's going to take. Okay? And I got to start all over again. Men are skittish. If I can be in this relationship without going through the documentation of a formal marriage, I will do it that way. I'll be with this woman until we're old and gray, till our teeth fall out, till one of us buries the other. But if I gotta get married, there's a good chance I'm going to lose everything and have to start life all over again.
And I understand that.
9 times out of 10, that's how it happens for men.
But I do understand that fear and the document takes away something. It takes away the love. This prenup stuff. It takes away, wow, is it really love if we got to be dealing with a paperwork and going to a court and going through these officiating stuff, making this stuff official? Why can't we just have the love naturally, just love each other, love on each other without all that. So I understand that. Because that kills the love. That kills the sex. That kills the sex, man. That kills it.
The reason we don't have that long-term love, you want to know why we don't have that love? Because the word love is easily thrown around. Yeah. I love my car. I love my dog. Yeah. I love this. Yeah. There's a difference between loving something and being in love with something. Yeah. If you are in love with something, when it breaks up amicably. Yeah. I'm not trying to take everything from him because I'm in love with him. Yeah. Even though I don't want to be with him, anymore. I don't want to hurt him.
I don't want to hurt him because I love him. There you go, because that's my friend. Yeah, that's my friend to the death. My ride-y die. That's my ride-y die. And although, like a Will Smith and Jada Pickett, we can't live together. But hey, I don't want to see him hurt. I don't want to see him, destitute. I don't want to see him, falling down nowhere. I don't want to see him sick or nothing. I love him still. It's just that we can't be together. So I understand that. Right. That's the real in love. That's the essence of being in love with somebody. Yes.
Having the best desire for their life, their future,
their well-being,
even
and
if
their
you
well-being.
Can't be with them.
That's right.
But
care for their well-being.
When you got these folks out there and they start going through a divorce and they try to tear the person down, want to destroy the person, but everything the person has, they were never in love. They
in the first place. That's right. Yeah. They weren't in love. They didn't love that person. That's right. Taking the money and taking their things. No, that wasn't about love. No, it was not.
No.
It was about the materialistic things. Yeah, they're too busy on that materialistic stuff. Yeah.
So you have to make sure that the man you want to be married to is in love with you, and you got to be sure you are in love with him.
Oh yeah.
Because if it's just love for what he has and what he can do for you, that ain't love.
That ain't love.
That ain't love. That's a job.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The standoff. That's what we're talking about. Topic Tuesday. This is the standoff. That's the new topic of the day, y'all. The standoff. He won't commit and you won't leave. Now what? Now why she won't leave? She loves him. She loves him. She knows he ain't going to commit. She done sitting around hoping and praying that maybe he will ask me this year. Here June is coming around again. The wedding season is around again. I'm going to throw some hints. I'm going to dress around. I'm going to put on my G-string outfit, walk in the maid outfit. I'm going to do my cheerleading outfit this time. Oh yeah. I'm going to be angel this time. Maybe I'll do this angel outfit this time. I'm going to take him to the Dominican Republic and let him have all the fun. No, I'm going to go to the nude beach. Let us go to the nude beach and have some fun walking around naked on the nude beach in Jamaica. Ocho Rios. I like Ocho Rios. The standoff.
Don't do it.
Because you like sex. It's sex.
If you ever want to lose, look, ladies, young ladies, I want you to understand something. If you ever want to lose your man quickly, just take him to a nude beach.
That's right.
If you take him to a nude beach, you will lose him instantly because there is no way he could see something delicious like the best dessert in the world and not get aroused. And once he gets aroused and looking at somebody else, you gonna fly off the handle. The fight's gonna be out. Y'all gonna be going at it.
We're going to that nude beach this year. This is year number 9. I'm living with this man. Yeah, I'm taking him to the nude beach. We're going to Ocho Rios. Yeah. Our vacation in Ocho Rios. We're going there.
Look, at the nude beach, you'll find yourself saying, "Look at me, look at me."
He's
looking somewhere.
He's looking somewhere else.
Yes.
But like Steve Harvey says, he likes sex. He wants sex.
Oh, God.
He wants the sex. He wants the sex.
Yeah, but no.
You like sex? No.
Men are skittish, and our memory isn't as strong as women's memory is.
Oh.
But we remember trauma and drama.
Oh, women do too.
And when we break up with our girlfriends, even though even if we weren't living with them, the reason we broke up sticks in our mind.
Oh, Mike, so do the women. Women, we got stuff to be on our mind, too.
I know, like I said, your memory is better than ours.
Oh.
But it sticks in our mind, and it always comes up when it comes to a relationship. Is she going to be like the last one?
Oh, my God. Were you that insecure? That's insecurity.
Yes.
Well, ladies, y'all need to know how insecure your man is. If you in it 2 years and 3 years, then you ought to know that this man is very insecure. You made him that way.
I got to go back to that new beach. Sis, that's the wrong.
That's the
for
what?
any man. That's the wrong example for any man.
Okay.
Hey, that's like taking them to Golden Corral.
Okay.
All you can
All
eat.
you can eat.
I wouldn't lie.
Oh God! You
Oh no!
You'll go to the bathroom and he'll disappear.
Look, the standoff with the women is because she has, put them years in. That's why she won't leave, and she's feeling that, he owed me. She got. Wait, hold on. I had to come out. I thought about this one incident, one couple. Shit, I'm gonna make him. He owed me. I done put all this time in. I ain't going nowhere. That's the attitude. That's the attitude that they got. Some women have, and I'm like, well, is that love? I mean, why are you in it? Are you? We had Topic Tuesday about why are you in the relationship. Oh God, let me stop. But it's reasons, these you evaluate these women, you won't leave. Leave. Don't be afraid to leave. Don't be afraid to leave. I mean, yeah, you got the baby. Okay, so
there are circumstances.
Oh my God, please.
Circumstances for that female.
Yeah.
You have to evaluate, herself.
Yeah,
Evaluating himself.
Yep, this is standoff. Yes, it is. Because what they got to lose, they done built up all this. They've been living together, got all this furniture, all this stuff in the house. I see Judge Judy cases. They got to split up, and then when they go to that's the standoff. If we break up, what we losing? What all this we got to split up? We got to split all this shit that we done put together. All this that we. So Judge Judy got it. Yeah, Judge Judy said she ain't about none of this. You in the wrong court here. This is a miscellaneous court. Yeah, no. She said there ain't no court for almost married. This ain't no court. She said ain't no such court for almost married. Y'all been in it 5, 6, 10 years. You was almost married. No, I'm sorry. Ain't no such court. Divide up the property to couples that was almost married. No, she said, ain't no such court.
No, it ain't. And she's right. It's no such court.
No.
Yeah, because like I was 20 years, common law married.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't legally married.
Right.
20 years of it, Joe.
Right.
Okay. And then you finally sit down and say, well, we might as well go ahead and make it legal.
Yeah.
And if your marriage has been stable for 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 years, be realistic, ladies. What difference does it really make if he puts a ring on your finger?
Yeah.
I mean, y'all been happily together for all this time.
Yeah.
Now, if it's been turmoil up and down, then you gotta do your self-inventory. What really do I need? What really do I want from this?
And that turmoil will come long before 5 or 10 years.
Right.
Yeah, I know. Because the first year you was arguing about what color to paint the bedroom when you first moved in.
Right.
And I want my mom's picture over here. The first year y'all moved in with each other. Y'all was arguing.
You can put that person, okay, and what that person likes and how that person is going to be.
Yeah.
Is he domineering? Is she domineering?
Yeah.
Yes.
You're going to learn all this in the beginning.
Yeah. The very first year, all that's going to come out. All that. You're going to see all kinds of shit that you ain't going to like about the person. And you ain't know he snored like this. You've been dating
No,
him, but you ain't know that he was a snorer.
You gotta ask yourself, do I want to commit to this legally?
Yeah.
Or do I just ride this out?
Yeah.
You gotta ask yourself some questions.
Yeah, you do, because the standoff is, Lord, today, his sister always over here every weekend. God damn, I can't have a break because the damn sister and the brothers keep coming over here every weekend.
So, all that you're gonna have to evaluate all that, and then you got to make the decision. Can I handle this? Do I want to? Because marriage is commitment to life, y'all.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
He listens to his friends more than he listens to me.
I know.
He listens to her friends more than she listens to me.
Yeah.
All kinds of things.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So can you handle that?
She don't want to leave though. She don't want to leave because she has investment. See, that's the issue with both of these couples. I've invested all this time, energy, and money, and property, and I ain't going nowhere.
Right.
So then, I ain't going nowhere, and I ain't putting no ring on it. Now what? So then she like, well, I ain't leaving either. And then you bet, but you need to put a ring on it, cause if I ain't leaving and you ain't committing, the standoff. So what then, y'all? What y'all gonna do now? What y'all gonna do?
That's basically.
That's ultimatums. Some ultimatums coming up in here now.
That means both of y'all decided to leave it like it is.
But then the ultimatum should have came up before you got into all those years.
I know.
We got to set a plan for this.
True.
If we're comfortable with each other by a certain date, the idea of getting married should not be off the table.
Nope. That's true. Yeah.
We should be hooking up and everything.
That should always.
His little insecurities is his way of, preserving himself.
Yeah.
When you get married, you surrender your whole self.
Yeah, you surrendering. That's true.
I'm surrendering my whole self, but I got to guard what little self I got as it is.
Yeah.
I've been scarred before.
Yeah. She yelled at me before. He looking at her, and she looking at him too. He yelled at me. He almost came at me like he was going to hit me one time too.
Mm-hmm.
He huffed up and all, and shut me up. I was getting ready to say something. He huffed and shuffed. I know that couples live together and they see certain things that they don't like about each other. But like you say, Charles, the compromise, you got to be willing to compromise and evaluate. Did I want to deal with this? Do I want to deal with this anymore?
Hey, y'all, it's your tolerance level.
Yes. Yes.
What can you tolerate?
Tolerate. Yes.
What will you tolerate?
Yes.
To make that thing
work, to make this relationship work.
The marriage, the relationship, to keep it going, to make it work.
Yes.
What will you tolerate?
Yeah.
Because like I said, y'all, these are you're two different people.
Yeah.
You got a real significance of that.
Yeah.
You're two different people. Like I said, she's putting peanut butter on her toenails. They're like, what the hell is this?
Yeah. you know. I'm gonna pull in some celebrities now because I just thought about another couple that's living apart but they're married. Oh Lord, I'm looking at their face and can't call the name of the celebrity. But there's 2, 3, not more than just not just Will Smith and them and Jada, but there's this lady on a sitcom. She is an actress in Hollywood, and she flies down, or he fly up to see each other. He's a doctor down here in New York or DC. So he lives and works here as a doctor in DC, and she's an actress out in Hollywood. So they say they fly to each other and meet up and have their dates, have weekends or have holidays. That's it. And they've been married like that and living apart like that for years. because
Right.
their profession, he won't leave his profession as a doctor, and she's an actress, be acting. What's the name? You seen her in actors. I can't call it. They're black. This is a black couple. I can't call her name. So they know each other, love each other, trust each other, share each other, and it's working for them. Then this other, the celebrity couple, so it can work if you got an agreement, you got whether you live together or living apart, long distance or togetherness. It depends on you, the couple. It depends on each person, to want to make the thing work. You're committed.
Yep.
So she's committed to him, whether she's in Hollywood or not. He's committed to her, whether he's in D.C. doing his doctor work or not. They're committed. They commit to each other long distance. And that's their agreement. That's how they do their relationship. So you can have commitments, and it just depends on each other, on how you want to commit. I'm looking at the celebrity, and I can't call her name. Ooh, she was on TV. Both of them. I can't call their names, but anyway, a lot of people. I mean, not a lot, but there are couples who live apart. They're not necessarily living together, and they're married.
Yeah, you're right. There's some that will work.
Yeah, it works. It works.
We'll be able to work it.
Yeah, they committed. They commit to each other, and they know what they want with each other. And so, hey, I mean, it's really hard when you got soldiers way out there and your wife is way back here, but they're committed. See, you got to know what commitment means. What does it mean to commit, whether you're married or not? Are you committed to this relationship and making this relationship work?
And you're not going to be able to commit if you don't talk to your partner.
True. That's
right.
Communication.
You got to talk to your partner. Y'all got to sit down and hash out every aspect of your relationship.
That's true.
Communication.
You got to communicate.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, that's important. Very important.
I mean, do you feel comfortable enough to tell your significant other something about them you don't like?
Yeah.
You got to tell them.
Yeah, you got to talk to them.
And you want to keep them.
Yeah.
And you're comfortable enough, tell them, we got to see a doctor or something because the way you snore makes me want to leave the room. I can't handle it no more. So you got to be able to diplomatically explain that to your partner. Yeah. And if your partner loves you enough, he'll be like, yeah, we got to do something about that because I don't want you getting up out the bed because I'm snoring and messing up your sleep. You walking around with bags under your eyes and carrying on.
Yeah.
I don't want that for you.
But all that comes from proper communication in your relationship.
That is true because some
If
couples
you don't feel secure enough to talk about your partner's bad side, then that's not a marriage that's going to work anyway.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because some couples do sleep apart. Some couples, they sleep in one room and the other, and then they have a meeting and say, "Sweetheart, can I come in there and sleep with you tonight?" So they have their own bedrooms. Both of them have their own bedrooms that they sleep in. Okay, so they live together. They've been living together like that for years. It ain't. I mean, people live like that. That's how they live. That's their commitment.
Hey, look, here we are, y'all.
Yeah,
I'm talking to you. The same scenario right now.
Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. It's nothing wrong with that. Long as you communicate.
All the time.
Yeah, long as you communicate.
Hey, sis, used to see it on TV all the time when they show the bedroom, the husband in one bed and the wife in the other bed.
Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. As long as you committed and you're communicating. You're committed, you're communicating, and you're loving each other. There's nothing wrong with having two separate rooms. Because he sleep all over the bed, all over. I'm like, he got elbow room. He want all this covered. She like it cold. She likes it cold. I like it hot. She likes it cold. She keep pulling the cover. So yeah.
There's a lot of differences in y'all.
Yes, the differences.
You get the elbow.
It can work. It still can work. Yeah.
You a light sleeper and you get the elbow smacked in the mouth while you trying to sleep.
And she like it cold. The air conditioner, I like it hot. It's too cold. She like it hot. I want air. She want warm. She like heat. So I understand all of that and the commitment. You can commit to each other. Shoot, man,
those are
please.
the things you have to adjust to. Because that person, you gotta have it locked in your mind. That person is different than you. Now that person from a whole different background, whole different.
Everybody's different, and they need to respect each other's differences. That's all you need to do is be respectful of each other's differences.
There you go.
Yeah,
and that helps the relationship. Y'all.
Yes, it will.
That helps that togetherness.
Yes, it will.
You know.
Yes.
So it's really something, y'all. I mean, I done said to myself, look what I done got myself into. Now, I done said that a few times.
Yeah.
So you're going to go through that. The question always falls back to, can you handle it?
Yeah.
It always falls back to that.
Yeah.
So,
well, I like this.
In order to make that relationship work, in order to make the marriage work, what can you tolerate? How is your tolerance level?
Yeah.
Because you're gonna folks, y'all are gonna run into when you get married and before you get married. You're gonna run into some things that are totally different.
Yeah.
You're not used to.
Yeah.
Things you're not used to. Things you wasn't brought up with.
Yeah.
You're gonna run into it. You're gonna say to yourself, okay, that's how they are. That's how she is. That's how he is.
Yeah.
There's some bad things that can really mess it all up. Like I said a little while ago, y'all, on this same talk. Look, the husband beating the wife stuff.
Oh, no.
That's still
that ain't gonna
going
work.
all over the world.
Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
Just smacking the wife on. Look, I got this thing, y'all, where I don't want her if I got to hit her.
Yeah. There you go. That's true.
See, what can you handle? What can you tolerate?
Right.
Those are all the things that hold a marriage together or blow it apart.
Right.
That's right.
Okay?
That is so right.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
the topic, though.
I've been dealing with stuff that'll make you hold your head and say, what the hell?
Yeah. So the topic of today is the standoff. He won't commit and you won't leave. Now what? And I got it out of I got it out of Steve Harvey's book, so now what? And he's saying, I'm gonna read this little paragraph here. Not only do we need, oh wait a minute, hold up. That ain't the one. Hell, he can't make those babies without you. Okay, hold up. That ain't what I wanted to read. Something here I said, I marked it. I thought I marked it. Call me a hopeless romantic, but I honestly believe your man is out there and that getting into a solid, stable, loving relationship is still possible. Here's the rub. Finding that commitment begins and ends with you. I know. This places the responsibility squarely in your lap. But the reality is that women truly hold the power in their pretty little delicate manicured hands.
Like I said.
You said it, Mike. We hold the power. We hold the cookie. You just gotta know how to work that booty, girl. You gotta know how to work that booty. Work that booty on him, whip it on him good, and then maybe you'll get a commitment. Just gotta know how to work it. Yeah.
My sister's being funny. It ain't just a cookie.
That's what Steve was saying in the book. That's what Steve said, Mike. He said it 3 times.
He's young.
Single. No, he older than you, Mike. He older than you. He's 69.
No, he isn't.
No, he's 70. He's 70. He 2 years younger than me. He's 70. But he keeps saying it. He keeps saying that. He's saying it's sexy,
He's a dirty old man.
Yo. Yes, indeed. That was good. He old school Steve. That's right. He said, hey, you got to have the sex. Yes, indeed. So, yeah, this is Old School Queenies Couple Podcast. We're coming down on the mark now. Shoot, man. Let's get ready to close this one out. I like this topic. We had some fun with this topic. Yes, indeed, we did. We did. The topic, woo! The topic of the day is, he commits to a lot of stuff, but he won't commit to you. That's what he keeps saying. He commit. Y'all will commit to the football and showing up to the doctor's appointment, all this kind of stuff. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, you will commit. All righty. The topic of today is, let me see what the topic of today is. I said the topic. The topic is the standoff. He won't commit. You won't leave. Now what? And Steve Harvey was saying, well, your living arrangements, is, y'all won't leave each other. Y'all been living together for so long. Oh, well, it's some scary times, if you want to be married. It's really scary, He commits to a lot of things, with all those preferably, he keeps saying, well, it's better to wait to have kids. We can get more sex if we're single. That's what he keeps saying. That's why. That's why, he ain't committing yet, because you get more sex, while you're single. So it seems like the woman will drop it like a heart in the bed, trying to bring on the commitment. She do more sex when she ain't married. She do all this sex. She do all this. She got the G-string on. She do all kinds of stuff trying to get that commitment. So that's more sex. That's what he's looking at.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he knows that. He knows that's the reason. Okay. I can get this down because she thinks she got me.
Yeah. Woo! Yeah. So she'll let me do it in the raw, and she let me do it this way. She let me swing her leg all kinds of ways, so she can prove. She trying to prove to me that she's worthy of me committing to her. So she do all this sexy moves, do all this dress up. She do all this Halloween and just for me. That's the sex that I like. Now, when I get married, will she stop doing that? And I want the sex to go down?
And that's the scary part.
No, that's the scary part.
They be about commitment because they not sure. Okay, she's doing fine now, but she just might be luring me in.
Yeah,
she's suckering me.
Yeah,
and then the marriage part comes. It's a whole different program.
Oh, I don't do that no more. I'm tired. I got the baby now. I'm pregnant. Oh, I can't drop it like I used to. I can't drop it. Oh, I ain't swinging on no pole no more. I'm married. She married now. I ain't swinging on that damn pole. Fuck that pole. Shit. I got him now. I
ain't dropping that shit no more now.
I ain't doing that shit.
Gotta let it down like it's warm.
Wow.
All right, my brothers. I'm going to give y'all some last rounds here. We call them the mark. I got the hour mark. It is the standoff between couples who've been living together and all this kind of stuff. So, the standoff. He won't commit. You won't leave. Now what? Come on here, Sir Charles. Give me your closing remarks on this one.
Oh, you gotta. The only closing remark I got is you gotta know your partner and wait it out sometimes. Sometimes you gotta just wait it out and hope it plays out right. Because you don't know how. I don't know about anybody else, but I can't predict. So I just play it out until the time is right. And I think that's what most folks should do. Play it out. You'll know. And when you have that communication with your partner, y'all will know together. Okay? So that's the main thing you got to think about, what she wants or what he wants. Y'all talk it out together. That's what you got to think about. And everything else has to be blocked out. So you got to know that. Not the mother-in-law and all of that. The kids and all of that got to be out of it. This has got to be between you and your partner.
Okay?
That's the main thing you got to think about,
Yeah.
The rest don't even matter because it's y'all two who's doing this. Okay?
All
It's
right,
going to be y'all.
All right. And Big Mike, your closing remarks. The standoff. He won't commit. She won't leave. Now what?
Well, it's like this. Ladies, the fellas are standoffish, and here's a very good reason. All the relationships he's been through in his young life, growing up, before he met you and stuff, has him a bit skittish. He's not, understand this now, he is not weak in any other aspect of his life except for when it comes down to openly trusting the opposite sex. That is the hardest thing for man to do. We've seen Jezebel, what she did here. We've seen what Delilah did there. You know, we've seen what other people have done in our own personal lives. And we keep those little teeny scars that never truly heal. Oh, his insecurity is only in the relationship aspect of his life. He is insecure in that. But he can overcome it. All you got to do is be strong enough to recognize if you're good material to hang in there with him. If he's worth being waiting for. If he's worth waiting for, hang in there. But don't jump too quick.
All right, Big Mike. Thank you for your closing remarks. This is Old School Queenies Couples Podcast. Yeah, and the topic of the day is, the standoff. He won't commit. She won't leave. Now what? And my little small, I'm gonna say it real quick. My final words is, leave, young lady. Don't be afraid to take a step and leave. I mean, hey, you done did all you could. Ain't no convincing this man that he got to be with you, whatever. Go live your life. Go step out and do you. And if he wants you, he will come a-running. But other than that, hey, if you putting your life on pause, waiting on him to come to commit, it may not never happen. All right. So this is Old School Queen. This is Old School Queen.
That's pretty good, bro.
Oh, okay, Charles. This is Old School Queenies Couples Podcast, and this is Topic Tuesday. The topic of the day is the standoff. He won't commit. You won't leave. Now what? I say leave. But anyway, Old School Mike, thank you for your words. Old School Sir Charles, and leave me a message. And I say come back. Come back next Tuesday. Oh yeah, because we got nothing but love for you, new school. Yeah.